Use John Deere's wide selection of attachments to landscape your property to perfection. And for a limited time, with a purchase of a new John Deere mower, get up to $200 to apply to the steel power tool of your choice. From trimmers to chainsaws, gas or electric, Acres is your home for steel products and service. Acres, solutions for every field.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Our sales, precision ag, parts, and service teams are ready to serve you this planting season. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
It's April, and that means the school year is almost over and summer road trips are on the horizon. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride, as summer road trips are just around the corner. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $24.11 per hour, which grows to $28.27 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $32.76 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Hey there.
Hi, honey.
Uh-oh.
Remember we told Jamie and Mike about Liberty First Credit Union, how great their checking account and car loans are, the amazing service we get, and how we love being members?
Yeah.
Well, they took our advice. Jamie said how easy it was to move all their accounts and become members. Now they say they're banking with purpose at Liberty First Credit Union.
Learn more about being a member at libertyfirstcu.com. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose. Member NCUA.
For great views, go to Kansas. For unforgettable views of action-packed racing, go to Kansas Speedway. With a premier facility that gives fans what they want, how they want to see it. And with a Saturday doubleheader, a Sunday Cup Series race, and great deals on kids' tickets, the views will get better all weekend long. NASCAR weekend at Kansas Speedway, May 6th and 7th. Get your tickets today at kansasspeedway.com.
Hi, it's Tori DeVito. In every family, small conversations can make a big impact. Your honesty about that part of your life gave me a sense of integrity that I wanted to uphold in my own life.
I wanted you to know, from someone who's been in recovery more than 30 years now, that hard work is what creates success, not alcohol or other drugs. I said it a lot, and I'm glad you took it to heart.
For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Sponsored by DHHS and aired in cooperation with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome in to the Get Your Happy On Hour, featuring former Husker receiver Ricky Simmons.
And what? Man, welcome to the show, the Get Your Happy On Hour. I'm your host, Ricky C. Simmons. We're on 93.7 The Ticket. You know, I always like to start the show off with a positive vibe, you know what I mean? I'll be honest with you, it's been a really, really interesting weekend. You know, the spring game, a big celebration for Coach Solich. Very good man, and there was just a lot of activities going on that really kind of reminded me of some good memories. And I think that's important, that you have some good memories and you focus on those good memories, because sometimes we can get down the dumps behind things that don't really matter. What's really important is you being happy every chance you get. You know, a lot of people say being positive and being happy all the time is not something that's real easy to do, and I will admit that that's true. But if you try as hard to be happy as you do being negative, I think it's a very, very important thing to stay focused on the positive. And it can be done. I do it every day. I've been accused of making it look easy, but I work really hard at it. Want everybody to be positive. You know, I got a guest tonight, and I'll be real honest with you. I've been knowing this guy since we was teenagers, so that's like forever. And we're like brothers. He played a little football. He had a little success. But I've been negotiating for a long time, trying to get maybe a leg or ankle or something off that Heisman Trophy for a lot of downfield blocking.
You better ask my mother.
I want y'all to welcome my guest, man. This is my brother for life, man. Mike Rozier. How you doing, man?
What's up, Ricky Simmons? Get your happy on, brother.
Hey, welcome to the show, Mike. Mike, you know what? We're going to get right into it, man, because, see, everybody knows about all your accomplishments. You know, you're one of 3 people in the history of Nebraska football to win a Heisman Trophy. I mean, that goes without saying, and most people can Google that. But we're going to talk about a couple of things that people don't know about you. First thing I want you to share with everyone is, where'd you grow up, Mike?
I'm originally from Camden, New Jersey.
Camden, New Jersey?
Yeah.
Now, you went to high school at Camden?
Yeah, I went to Woodrow Wilson High School.
Woodrow Wilson High School. Now, let me ask you this. If I remember correctly, there's a high school football stadium. What's the name of that stadium?
You've been bumping the head too much, man.
I'm just curious, man. What's the name of that stadium?
Mike Rozier Stadium.
Mike Rozier Stadium. See, that's where I was going with this. See, I know things, y'all. And I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get him to admit it. That's all I'm trying to do. But no, congratulations on that. I think that's big, man. And, you know, Mike, you do a lot of positive things for the community, too. And I really respect that. You know, I think the thing that impressed me the most, and we'll get back to what you were doing after high school, but I want to say this before I forget it. I saw you going out of your way to make time for others. You were signing autographs. You were taking pictures with people that had no clue. I mean, you had no clue of who they were. I mean, I respect that, man. And I think that's I think that's being humble.
I'm humble.
I know that, but everybody else don't know that.
I'm a humble guy.
I already know that.
I've been blessed.
Let me ask you this. After you left Camden High School, where'd you go then?
I went to junior college.
Which junior college you go to?
Coffeyville, Kansas.
Coffeyville, Kansas. What's in Coffeyville, Kansas, Mike?
The Dalton brothers. You remember them?
Oh, you talking about outlaws?
Yeah, they robbed their hometown. They built them.
So you was at Coffeyville Junior College. You did a year there, and then you came
to Nebraska. That's when I met you, man.
That's right. I remember that. You know, and it was kind of funny too. I got a funny story to share with y'all.
Lord have mercy.
Oh no, I'm going to put you on blast. Hey, Mike came here. Nobody knew who he was, and we had this. You know, everybody know about the black shirts, right? Black shirts was notorious for.
What's black shirts?
Yeah, come on, man. Don't start that. Don't start that. But anyway, Mike came here, and everybody knew that the black shirts was known for handing out punishment.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. They did that a lot. And we had one guy in particular, he's no longer with us, rest in peace, Sammy Simmons.
Oh, Sammy Simmons was the man. I remember him.
Yeah, Sammy Simmons was he was one of them kind of guys that, I mean, he would run into anything and anybody at any time. And so he was known, you know, it was known that you should avoid him. And I think the first time we had a scrimmage, you came up and Sammy came up and everybody like, oh, it's going down. Sammy finna knock him out. And the next thing I know, Sammy was on the ground and Mike was still running. And the next day, Mike went from third team to first team. And he never gave up his starting job.
Me and Sammy became good friends.
Yeah. Well, I think you earned that friendship. So, Mike, now tell us this too, man. You started 3 years here, and you became the all-time leading rusher. Is that true or false?
I don't know.
See, there you go. Well, he's humble, ain't he? That's okay.
I don't follow my football.
Hey, Mike.
I mean,
Mike,
I enjoy doing it. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed to do the things I did.
Right. Well, since you want to be humble, I'm gonna tell y'all something else y'all don't know about Mike. See, he don't want to talk about it, but I'm gonna put him on blast.
Why can't we all get along?
Yeah, we gonna all get along, but I'm gonna put you on blast tonight. Look here, Mike. What's the deal with you not lifting weights the whole time you was at Nebraska? Can you explain that to us?
I was blessed from God.
Mike would come to the weight room every day and supervise. He didn't lift nothing, but he was real good at supervising. Yo, Rick, lift that. Yo, Irv, lift that. I'm like, why don't you lift something? Oh, I don't lift weights. How'd you manage to get out of lifting weights, man?
Well, me and Boyd was pretty close. Boyd Epley is our strength coach, but back then I feel lifting weights. I watched Iron Hip, the way he lifted a lot of weights, but he was running too stiff. To me, lifting weights makes you stiff. But I was just blessed to be the kind of body I have to do the things I did back then. The Lord blessed me. He's still blessing me.
You know what? I'm gonna give you that one because even though you didn't lift weights, you took care of your business on Saturdays.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now, you wasn't much for practice, but
I had to go practice. You know, Coach Osborne.
You showed up. I'm not saying you. I didn't say you didn't come. I said I remember a couple of times you would say stuff like you'd be a little late to meetings.
My car broke down.
Okay, y'all. Let me explain something to you. This guy right here is being very, very manipulative right now, and he's been very evasive. The first excuse he used was he had a flat. But he had 4 new tires on his car.
Hey, it happens.
Okay, buddy.
Well, I was at meetings every day.
Yeah, you showed up.
I was at practice every day.
Yeah, you did, and you handled your business.
Yeah.
I mean, you had Coach Corrigan, so you didn't have no choice.
Oh no, Coach Corrigan's a whole different area of football.
Speaking of Coach Corrigan, rest in peace. I know Coach Solich had a big part in your college career too.
Well, I call him Frankie G.
Frankie G?
Because he always dressed like a GQ guy.
Frankie G.
He did. And me and Frank became, he's like my head coach, but he's like my dad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He came down to Camden, recruited me. I could have went anywhere I wanted to go. I mean, but I knew Nebraska featured eye backs. You know,
Right.
And that was my position. Plus, y'all was winning at that time. You know, it will come back, believe me.
Yeah,
y'all was winning big time back then.
Yeah,
the big
we're
game
working
was
on
Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving game, Oklahoma. I used to watch when I was a kid. Thanksgiving games, Oklahoma, Nebraska. Everybody used to watch some games.
Yeah.
And I wanted to come here. I was a runner, eye back. So I came here.
Well, I tell you what, not only did you come here, you left a mark here.
Yeah.
And
I was blessed.
Yeah, well, like I say, Mike, man, I like to give you a hard time because we're brothers, and we've been brothers since I met you. But it's just funny because you know so much about me, and I know so much about you. So it's a lot of it is, y'all, I'm going to be honest with you. We cannot talk about it on the show, okay?
It would take too long to talk about your ass. Excuse me.
But, you know, the bottom line is, and I will share this part, and this is about me more so than him, but it says a lot about him. You know, I went through a very dark period right after I got out of the pros. And a lot of people don't know this, but a lot of my teammates kind of distanced themselves from me, and I respect that because I was not living a good life.
We both, Rick.
Yeah, I know, but still, you were still in the NFL. I had walked away, and you never turned your back on me. You've always been like, I mean, you was kind of rough on me, but you didn't turn your back on me, and I've never forgotten that. And to this very day, I just want to say thank you publicly, man, for doing that.
I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, because you didn't have to do it, especially with your status. You would put yourself in harm's way just to be my friend. And I want everybody to know that I'm not ashamed to say that, or I'm not proud of it, but I'm not ashamed of it. So publicly, thank you.
But the best part is you kept this shit good.
Oh yeah.
It's too late.
Yeah, I did get it together.
Okay, you got it together, and you still keep it together.
Yeah,
that's the main part of it, man.
Well, I'm feeling, like you say, blessed. You know, and I think that's another thing we have in common is we're both spiritual people. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're not trying to We're not trying to make nobody become pastors or, or whatever. We're not trying to push religion down your throat. We both personally have a belief.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, the Lord, He's still looking out for me.
Right.
I mean, you got jammed up. I ain't get caught. I used to do the same junk you used to do.
Right.
I'm just trying not to don't cuss, but
okay,
Rick, I was doing the same stuff you did, man. I realized, it's time to stop. It just took you a little longer to stop.
A lot longer.
But I ain't give up on you because I knew it would happen sooner or later.
Well, Mike, I like to give credit to the fact that we got to know each other prior to all the junk that we was doing later. Right. So you knew what type of person I was.
Oh yeah.
But you also knew what that stuff does, and you never got amnesia on me.
Nah, for what, man?
I know, but trust me, dude. Like you say, this show ain't long enough for me to tell you all the people that did. And seeing what they don't know is, I remember it. I don't hold it against them. I'm not mad at anybody, but I remember.
As long as you wake up every day, man, it's a blessing.
Absolutely. And that's the way I choose to look at life. Now, Mike, for those that don't know, when you went to New York and you was there for the Heisman, did you know before you went you was going to win it or no?
Not really. I had an idea I won because that year, 83, I was the second guy who ran over 2,000 yards in college history. So as I had some guys battling for it, but I had an idea that I was going to win it. But I wasn't looking at that. The main thing to me is do the right thing coming up. My mom and dad's there. My brothers, my 5 brothers, mom and dad, especially my mom. I mean, I love my dad to death too. But you if you're a boy, you're mommy's boy. You know what I mean?
Right.
I love my dad to death. He kept me focused and doing the right thing. So that's another thing that kept me in line. Because I knew if I mess up, he would whoop my ass. Oops.
Little lady. Well, I'll put it this way. They did a great job though, and I'm just really honored, man, to call you a brother, because when they call, before I forget my train of thought, when they called your name, how'd you feel in that moment?
Well, I know too much about the Heisman. I knew about the best player going to get your Heisman trophies, but the best thing happened to me. They called my name, and I called my brother Guy up on stage. And Guy played ball here since 81,
right,
82 to 85, and I gave the trophy to him to give to my mom. My mom got the trophy right now. I just read the ring, so she still got it. So I was just happy to see the expression on their face. My mom and dad was there, and they see the things I accomplished.
Well, Mike, I tell you what, man, to win that award, there's not very many living Heisman Trophy winners, so you're in a very elite fraternity of guys. And I know every year you go to New York for the presentation. And I think one of your deals is you pride yourself in being the best dressed.
I try to be.
Well, you're doing a fine job, young man, because I can always spot you when you're on stage.
Well, I'm the only guy on the stage with a hat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got it from my father. He always wore a hat.
Right.
So I always wear a hat. Wherever I go, I wear a hat.
Well, I think it's kind of like your little signature because everybody, I was noticing at the spring game, people would pass by you and they'd be like, that's Mike Rozier. That's Mike Rozier. And I know that when they do that, you could disappear, but you make yourself available. So again, and I know I have had a lot of people, they know we're friends and they always, hey, I don't want to ask him, would you ask him if he'll take a picture with us? That's why I was grabbing on you so much over the weekend. So
you do that a lot too.
I do it and I'm good at it.
You ain't lying.
Hey, that's all right though, Mike.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah,
you know what? I feel though people still remember me. That's good. The thing is, when they don't remember you, that's a problem.
Right. Well, I don't think as long as there's time, you'll be forgotten, man, because you accomplished something that only 3 players in the history of this university, which has a long tradition of success. You've accomplished it. I mean, that you, Johnny, and Eric, You guys stand alone in that one category. I mean, everybody don't get that trophy.
No, they don't.
And I'm honored, man, that my brother got it. So I brag a lot too on you. So don't think I don't. You just don't hear it. I know Mike Rozier. So my point I'm trying to make though, man, is I'm really proud of you. And I'm also proud of the things that you do. Like we go to those golf tournaments, playing in them golf tournaments down in Tulsa, man, for that children's hospital to raise money. That's an inspirational thing to me, because, and this as well as I do. When we sign all them footballs and break up into groups and go into those little kids' rooms,
right?
That's a tough deal, man.
It is a tough deal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but I'll be coming out there with tears in my eyes sometimes.
You ain't the only guy, man. Believe me, I come out with tears. I don't even want to stay in the room.
Yeah,
because the kids know they go on in a couple of months or 3 years or 2 years or 1 year, and you're sitting there putting a smile on their face. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of people get up and say, "Oh, I got to go to work," or "I got to pay this bill." Look, just be happy you wake the hell up. Excuse me.
You're all good, little lady.
Just as long as you wake up. Do something positive in life,
right?
Because you're here for a purpose. I think everybody here for a purpose,
right?
And the things I've been through back in my day when I used to do this stupid junk. I ain't cuss.
Yeah, hey, doing better, love. We're doing better.
I shouldn't be here, but the Lord blesses me and He kept me here to do something positive.
And I agree with that because I can say this with confidence. We've both done enough not to be here.
Oh, you ain't lying.
Yeah, and we're still here, and for the most part, we still have our health, and I think those are just blessings that you can't put a price tag on.
No, you can't.
Right. I got to ask you a question. When you went, we both went to the USFL first.
Right.
And what did you think of the USFL when you went?
It was same thing as the NFL.
Yeah.
But they was paying more money.
Yeah. A whole lot more money.
Oh, a whole lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, I knew sooner or later going to be NFL. I knew it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So it was still football. I was still having fun, still traveling, beating people. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, you had a really, really successful career, man. And when the USFL folded, I think you went to Houston Oilers.
Houston Oilers, yeah.
Yeah. I went to the Atlanta Falcons, and then my life fell apart, but yours kept going.
I retired in Atlanta.
You did?
I did most of my years with Houston.
Okay.
I did 5 years with Houston, 3 years with Atlanta, and I retired there.
Okay. Well, we should have been teammates, but I had off-field activities. That's right.
I guess it's time for commercial.
Yeah, it's time for a commercial. So look here, we're going to take a quick break. Don't y'all go nowhere. This is 93.7 The Ticket to get you happy on out.
Get you happy on.
Get you happy on.
Are you planting this spring? Make safety your priority. LES requires any landscaping or trees to be planted a safe distance from electrical lines and equipment to give crews safe access. Visit les.com/trees to learn more.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club, or space club, and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about a margarita club? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge and join the best club in town. 10 flavors of margaritas like Maui Wowie, burnt pineapple, and mango tango. Try all 10 of them and receive your own souvenir margarita glass. Make it your new Monday night tradition. $4 margaritas and $4 taco baskets. Grab the crew and head on over. Monday nights or any night. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Babe, pack your bags. We're going to Vegas.
Vegas?
We just got the estimate from the wedding caterer, and we're going to have to elope.
Actually, Members Owned Credit Union is offering no-fee home equity lines of credit. We can borrow what we need with equity from the house.
Wait, so we can keep the bacon wrap dates for the cocktail hour?
We can keep the bacon wrap dates. From wedding bells to trekking the globe and everything in between, capture your dreams your way with a no-fee Members Owned Credit Union home equity line of credit. Learn more at membersownedheloc.org. Limitations may apply. Equal housing lender.
Mario fue pintor más de 30 años. Cuando me dijo que se le estaban olvidando las cosas, fue difícil. Un día me dijeron que pintara el marco del lado por dentro y pinté el lado de afuera.
Yo le diría a la gente que le diga a su familia lo que está pasando con él.
Si algo se nota diferente, podría ser Alzheimer. Es momento de hablarlo. Visita alz.org/nuestras historias para saber más. Un mensaje de The Alzheimer's Association y The Ad Council.
Welcome back, Husker fans. Eustace Body Shop is happy to welcome the best fans in college football back to Lincoln. With gold-class certified service, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop can call the right plays to keep you in the game. Whether it's in Lincoln at 88th and Highway 2 or at any of our other 5 locations across Nebraska, Eustace Body Shop can help get you back on the road. Go Big Red.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
For great views, go to Kansas. For unforgettable views of action-packed racing, go to Kansas Speedway. With a premier facility that gives fans what they want, how they want to see it. And with a Saturday doubleheader, a Sunday Cup Series race, and great deals on kids' tickets, the views will get better all weekend long. NASCAR weekend at Kansas Speedway, May 6th and 7th. Get your tickets today at kansasspeedway.com.
Hey guys, Nick Sainert here for The Body Shop. I recently had an incredible massage from Dennis and his team at The Body Shop, and now a massage for you can possibly turn into a free massage for your mom. That's right, with every service you receive in April, your name is put into a drawing for a free massage gift certificate that can turn into a wonderful Mother's Day gift for the mom in your life. Book your appointment at thebodyshoplincoln.com and stop by their location at 48th and A. The Body Shop.
This is your captain. We are going to be experiencing some slight turbulence. Please fasten your... Oh, hold on. Just got a video of my cat.
Imagine the pilot of an airplane was as confident as you are texting and driving. Seems kind of crazy when you put it like that.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Back to the Get Your Happy On Hour, featuring former Husker receiver Ricky Simmons.
What? Man, we back. So Get Your Happy On Hour, 93.7 the ticket. I got my boy Mike Rozier in the house, y'all. 83 Heisman Trophy winner. We've been brothers for a long time. You know, Mike's birthday is like 31 days after mine. I'm putting you on blast again because you're always trying to call me on my birthday telling me I'm old, and all I can say is, give me 31 days, and we'd be same age again. Well, Mike, you know, since you retired from football, you picked up the game of golf. And you're really good at it too, but you also got a little hustle in you. So I can tell you from East Coast, you know, Camden, a lot of that comes out of you on the golf course. And let me explain to y'all why I'm saying this before I let him give his version. Mike will get you on the golf course, right? First hole, he'll let you win. And he'll pump you up. Yo, Rick, boy, you playing better, man. I remember when you couldn't play at all. You're playing better. And I started feeling kind of good about myself, thinking, well, okay, I might be getting better. And then he'll say, you want to put a little bit of something on this next hole? Don't do that, y'all. If you ever play with Mike Rozier on the golf course, don't fall for that. I ain't going to fall for it because I know what he's doing, but don't y'all fall for it. Back to you, Mike. Why you be hustling people on the golf course, man?
I don't hustle people.
Come on, Mike,
just
man.
Playing golf.
Tell the people the truth, man.
I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah,
you know,
but
golf is a game you enjoy yourself.
But you don't got to set people up, though.
Well, you want to talk junk? I'm gonna set your ass
up. You always build people up. Act like you
build them up. You know what I'm saying? You won't go out there and play nobody.
Yeah,
scrub. You build them up so they can play better than you play better.
Yeah, but why you be trying to get in their pockets?
Well, sometimes I need some money.
I don't think that's the issue, man. I think you just like getting people, man. I think.
Hey, if you want to talk junk, come out there and play. Well, put your money where your mouth is.
I'll tell you what, Mike. Could you? I'd like for you to just kind of share with the people, man, some of the different golf events you play in. I mean, who are some of the people you play with, like former Heismans?
I play with that. Yeah, I play a lot of golf. I travel a lot to play golf. I meet a lot of people. A lot of athletes, a lot of football players, basketball players.
Is that something like the former Heismans do?
Well, we used to do it more often back in the day. Rudy Risker was there. Rudy passed away about 3 years ago.
I didn't know that.
And he used to play pitcher for the Yankees.
Oh, okay.
So he took all the Heisman guys, and we traveled around the country and played golf for different organizations.
So y'all play golf, do autographs and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Great time, man.
That's cool.
Great time.
So out of all the former Heisman Trophy winners, name some of them that you're the closest to.
I'm close to everybody because, I try to keep it real with everybody.
Right.
Don't come. We do it every year at Downtown Athletic Club, down in New York, Times Squares. That's where we have it at.
Yeah.
When I won it was 19th Street. We had our own building and everything on
Okay.
19th Street. So everything was there. We never left. Food, gym.
So everything's all in one place.
Yeah, we didn't move it all. But after 9/11, the building got messed up. So
okay.
We moved it downtown Times Square. So that's
Okay.
where we have it now every year.
Well, I mean, I don't know all of the former Heismans, but I always see Billy.
Oh, Billy's in there. Boomer Sooner.
Boomer Sooner.
Boomer
Sooner.
He always hollering Boomer Sooner. And this barbecue.
Yeah. Billy's a Texas dude, man. So, I got love for Billy. I mean, we call each other old dirt road buddies because we both country boys.
All the guys I met the first Heisman winner, they called it Athletic Trophy back then.
Mhm.
Jay Baywinger.
Okay.
I met him. I just smoked cigarettes back then.
Okay.
And he used to borrow cigarettes from me. He ran out. So he's the first guy who won it. They changed the name after him. He called it Heisman. When he won it was Athletic Trophy.
Huh.
So after that, they changed the Heisman.
Oh, okay. Now, are there certain perks that come with, like annual perks that you get from being a Heisman, or is it?
Not really. I don't get no perks from him. It's supposed to be the best college ball player of that year. So
you just get a lot of recognition wherever you go, though.
Yeah, but whenever I go somewhere, people know who I am.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it'll open some doors for me. Like maybe you can't get in, I can get in.
Yeah, I know that to be true. Because let me tell y'all another story since we on that subject. No, you opened the door. So
why can't we all get along?
Yeah, we're gonna get along, but I'm gonna put you out there. See, Mike got this thing where whenever there's a Nebraska football event, like me, I don't have a Heisman. So I have to call RSVP, make arrangements, and make sure I get the proper credentials to get into certain places. Mike, he just walks and goes wherever he wants. And people be like, I'm sorry, do you have a pass or is someone expecting you? Mike hearings gets real bad. He can't hear nothing. He just keeps going where he's going. And then he turn around, come on, Rick, you with me. I'm like, dude, my name Rick. I'm not Mike, But it's cool, though. We get away with it, but I only get away with it when I'm with him. I mean, yesterday was a great example. I mean, we stood on the sideline. I did have a sideline pass, but, man, it was cold. And when they was doing the national anthem, man, I was sitting there shaking. I'm like to myself, man, I can't do this. I'm going to have to go back home. And before I know it, Trev Alberts and Coach Solich made the skyboxes available. And I'm like, man, I've got no credentials to get up there. Mike, like, we'll go up there. And I felt a lot better because I was going to walk behind him like I always do. He goes in every box in that stadium, and he don't even have a pass for nothing. I don't know how you do it, man. But
I got a pass. My name's on the wall.
I guess you got a point. That's a valid point. But I tell you what, I done made my mind up. I'm only going where I can go until you come to town. How about that? Let's just be honest, man. Hey, everybody don't have that little trophy, that's called a Heisman. So I guess I'm privileged to know someone that does.
Well, you helped me out to get that too, Rick.
Well, hey, man, come on.
You blocked for me downfield. You're a great blocker. You're a great receiver. And you was fastest. I think you was the fastest guy on the team.
Well, I was until I think Irvin Fryer showed up the next year.
Oh, okay.
And then we end up kind of being right there together. But it was all good because I do remember this. And this is my claim to fame. Me and Irvin on that 83 team that won the Heisman, we were the fastest two receivers on the same team in the nation.
Oh, cool.
So we was we could get downfield.
Oh, you did get downfield.
Yeah, we get downfield.
Both was down there blocking.
Yeah, but I'll put it like this. A lot of it was really easy. And I got to share this story too. We had a linebacker that played for Penn State. I tried to block this dude. We used to do what they call crackback blocks. I think they're illegal now.
Yeah, you can't do them.
Yeah, but back then we could do it. And I would always try to catch them linebackers when they weren't looking and try to get them. Well, this guy from Penn State, I couldn't get him. And he stuffed me like 3 times. And Coach Osborne kept calling that play. So I came to the huddle. I told Turner to play. Then I looked at Mike because my place in the huddle was right next to Mike. I said, Mike, man, I can't block this dude, man. Mike said, don't worry about it, man. Just set him up. And what he meant was just act like you're going to block him. And at the last minute, just get out of the way. And that's what I did, y'all. And Mike ran him over and went for a touchdown. We went to the end zone. We celebrated, gave each other a high five. He said, I told you, I got you, dog. But no, man, I just, like I say, there's so many stories I can share about you. I also, man, I just want to ask you, who's important in your life, man? Tell me I know your family.
God. He's number one.
Okay.
My parents.
Okay.
My brothers.
I got you. Now, you lost your dad.
My dad, he left last year.
Okay. But your mom's still here.
Mom's 92. Dad left me in 91.
Gotcha.
You know
Gotcha.
So, I'm blessed.
Yeah. And so mom still got that trophy, huh?
Mom still got a trophy.
Well,
I just wear the ring. That's all I do.
Okay. That's fair enough. I think mom deserves that.
Hey, she carried me for 9 months.
There you go. There you go.
My mom, she raised 6 boys. My dad worked for 2 jobs. My mom raised 6 boys. After she raised us, she went back to college and got a degree.
Oh, man.
Became a teacher.
Wow. And you say you got 6 brothers, so that means it's like, Guy's the baby. You next.
Yeah.
And then
Bill,
he passed.
And Joe, yeah. And Bill played here in Nebraska too for 1 year.
Right, I remember that.
Then it's Joe, then Tony and Glenn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, man, you know what? Big shout out to Mama Rozier. Good person. And since you got that trophy, Mama, I ain't gonna even talk about it no more. Now I know where it is. I thought Mike was holding on to it, but now that I know you got it, I ain't gonna say nothing else about that trophy. Well, Mike, man, I just want to thank you. For coming on the show. I know
thanks
you got
for having me, brother.
Yeah, I know you got to get busy on this flight and get a flight back to Jersey. So I appreciate you hanging out with me long enough to come in the studio. That means a lot to me, man.
Thank you for inviting me, man.
You're welcome. We're brothers for life. Hey, we're going to take another break. We're going to come right back, and we got a special guest. So don't y'all go nowhere. I'll be right back on the Get Your Happy On Hour.
Get your happy on.
Problem gambling can destroy an individual's finances, relationships, physical, and mental health. If you are a loved one or struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
Are you planting this spring? Make safety your priority. LES requires any landscaping or trees to be planted a safe distance from electrical lines and equipment to give crews safe access. Visit les.com/trees to learn more.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
General contractors, business owners, property owners, The success of your business requires doing business with the right people. And the right people when it comes to drywall, acoustical ceilings, and specialty products are at Premier Drywall. Kevin and his crew will give your project the response and attention it deserves.
You'll get all of the attention to detail and quality that you would expect from someone who's been in the business for 30 years. For your new builds, build-outs, or renovations, reach out to Kevin. Kevin at PremierDW.com. Premier Drywall in Lincoln.
Several irrigation contractors in Lincoln go out of business every year, leaving sprinkler system orphans, begging for service. The folks at Judson Irrigation shed a tear for these little fellas. They've been coddling these orphans for more than 40 years. From redesign, repairing, replacing, and restoring, remember the Judson Irrigation Orphanage.
Call the Judson Irrigation Orphanage 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here, summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Our sales, precision ag, parts, and service teams are ready to serve you this planting season. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
To the Get Your Happy On Hour, featuring former Husker receiver Ricky Simmons.
Well, yeah, we are back. Get Your Happy On Hour. 93.7 The Ticket. You know, I just want to say another big shout out to Mike Rozier, man, for that dude made time to come be on the show. He's got a ton of things going on. He's got a flight to catch, so he had to jet up out of here. So I'm very thankful that he made the time to do this. But, see, I'm always thinking. I knew he might be trying to get out of here, so I reached out to someone that I think y'all might know her son. I'm not sure, but we're going to get to that in just a minute. But I asked Kimberly to come on to the show. Kimberly, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
No, you're very welcome. Kimberly, where are you from?
I am from a small town called Jasper, Florida. However, I've been in Atlanta, Georgia since 2015.
2015. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I got to ask this question because I don't think everybody out there that's looking or that's listening to my show know exactly why are you leaving Atlanta to come to Nebraska?
That's a good question. Well, I never in a million years thought I would be in Nebraska.
Okay.
However, my son is Quentin Newsome, and he's a cornerback for the Huskers.
Okay. And now it's making sense.
Yes. So I entrusted Nebraska with my baby.
Okay.
You know, I thought I was gonna have to move out here, transfer my job and all that, but you know, Lincoln, the state of Nebraska, the fans, the staff, everyone at Nebraska has really made him feel at home.
Good.
And so, you know, I never had any issues with, you know, him being out here.
So let me ask you this now. Did he want to be in Nebraska at first, or how'd that happen?
Wow. We're talking about a kid that had many offers, and we're thinking, okay, yeah, Quentin is going to play in the SEC. I'm like, look, we can go to all the home games. We can do this. So we're visiting all the schools, you know, Quentin, he didn't even have an offer from Nebraska yet, but he wanted to come visit. I said, you want to go visit?
With no offer.
We came to visit, and we looked at his facial expressions, and me and my ex-husband, well, his father, we looked at each other, and we were like, he's gonna choose Nebraska. He's gonna do. We were like, he's gonna choose Nebraska, and I believe he got an offer. I think he later on that week he put Nebraska in his top 3, and he made a decision.
Wow. So did he actually get an offer, or did he just come?
He got an offer. He got an offer. And then I think we came back on an official visit.
Oh, okay. I was
And
gonna say,
then, 'cause
wow.
that visit wasn't even official, so we were on our own dime for that one.
Wow.
So he really wanted us to bring him out here.
So now he played high school ball in
Swanee, Georgia,
Swanee,
at
Georgia.
North Gwinnett High School,
Okay.
and they actually won the 7A state championship.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, because I just thought about it. I was just like, wait a minute. Why would she be in Nebraska? and we're Facebook friends.
Right.
So I know that I had looked on your and I said, she ain't even from here. She's from Georgia. Then I saw the Florida thing. I was like, it wasn't making sense.
Right.
But you cleared it up for me. So now this is going to be his, what year is this?
This is going to be his 5th year.
Fifth year.
He
So
decided to use his other year of eligibility.
so he's going to play one more year for us.
Yes, he is.
Yes. Thank you very much, young man. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Just want you to know that. And, I got a chance a year ago to show my documentary to the team and briefly speak with the team in a team meeting. And I really, I love a lot of those guys, but I really, I laughed the hardest, I think, with those DBs, because those guys, they love to have fun, and they got a lot of energy. But I gotta say that about the whole team, because everybody made me feel welcome, and I'm very appreciative of that, and I hope that this opportunity to speak to them again at some point comes in. But you know what? I want to say this about I appreciate the fact that y'all let him make his choice. Because a lot of times, not always, but a lot of times, parents try to make their choice for them, and usually, not always, but usually that doesn't work, because the minute they don't have any success immediately, it's real easy to get upset with the parent, and now they got the transfer portal, so people are jumping out. But man, the fact that he's coming back to play another year, I'm excited. So be sure, if he's not listening, you be sure and tell him I said thank you personally.
I sure am.
Yeah.
I sure will. He said that, he just wanted to finish what he started.
Right.
He just wanted to remain in the fight, with
Right.
his teammates. And they have a certain brotherhood that is crazy. I mean, I call a lot of them my babies.
Right, right.
We've been here the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the family members,
So he came here as a freshman.
He came here as a freshman.
Wow. Wow. See, that's kind of rare in today's sports world because of the transfer portal. Young athletes will come in with all these high accomplishments in high school, and it's very easy for them, if they actually don't have the success that they feel they should have immediately, then I'll just jump in the portal and go somewhere where I can. So for him to actually come here as a freshman and stay, I mean, that's my hat's off to that, because that's impressive. I'm sure he'll do fine. He's been doing a great job, so I know he'll continue that. He'll only get better and make y'all proud. It's already made me proud, because I think that it's a very unique situation that he's in. Because when you said that about the brotherhood, well, you just you caught the show with me. That didn't just start. That's been that way before me. And I mean, and it's funny because it's this deal. It's like an unwritten rule. If you played at Nebraska, if you played football for Nebraska before me, you're my big brother. If you played after me, you're my little brother. And that's a lifetime deal. It's like a fraternity. I can't really explain how it works, but I can meet a guy that played 10 years before me and introduce myself to him. He introduced himself. He'll tell me the years he played. I'll tell him the years I played. And then instantly, we're brothers. I mean, that's a very unique situation. So let me ask you this. What do you do?
Well, my day job, I work for the federal government.
Oh, okay. Can you share with us what you do for the federal government? I might want to end this interview.
Well, I'm actually a program and management analyst.
Okay.
I work for the Federal Aviation Administration. I've been with the federal government over 20 years. However, my passion,
Okay.
I'm an actress. It's something that I had always wanted to do. However, I was a mother, I was a wife. I was in the military, I was in the Army, where I met their father. And I just felt like I would neglect the family if I kind of pursued that. So I kind of put my hopes and dreams on the back burner.
Oh,
But
okay.
as
I
soon
got
as
you.
Quentin was a junior in high school, he was the last one, I said, okay, I'm getting ready to start taking acting classes. I'm going to dive in. And I'm really happy with life right now. I'm happy with where it's taking me.
Mhm.
And I'm just enjoying the journey.
Well, I did get on your Facebook page and start looking around. When you said you were in town and you were willing to come by the show, I was like, you know what? I better do a little research here. You've been really active, though. You've done a lot of things and you've had some success. So for you to start when you started,
Right.
I'm going to say congratulations on the success that you've had, because I feel like you're just getting started really in this.
Really, I am. I feel like I'm just getting started. Like I kind of started. Well, I started taking classes and doing some background work and things like that in like 2018.
Oh, wow.
But it didn't take me long to actually secure a couple roles on television, and I saw that as a real step forward for me. So I have new representation now that actually seeked me. They seeked after me, and I was ecstatic. I was like, wow. I was like, I have this major talent agency, Aries Talent Agency, that actually came after me. I did not have to go
That's
seek them.
huge.
It's just a blessing. I've been
Right.
truly blessed.
Well, you know what? I'm going to say it like this. I just met you today officially, and I'm very impressed. And I think what I'm taking from this so far is no matter when you start, just start.
Absolutely. Because I had my little brother. I call him my little brother because he was 13 years younger than me. He passed away in 2017.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you so much. And when he passed away, that's when I just said to myself, life is too short.
Right.
Like whatever it is that you're wanting to do, whatever your passion is, whatever your purpose is in life, we need to go ahead and pursue those now.
Right.
Because life is too short. I want to be that positive role model for my children. Like I have a daughter that's an engineer. She's
Oh, okay.
26. I have another son that's graduating from college in June. He's getting his bachelor's in nursing, so he'll have his nursing degree. And then Quentin actually graduates with his bachelor's degree in sports communication and journalism
Wow.
next month. And so, I just want to be that positive role model, letting my kids know, hey, if I can pursue my dreams and my goals with passion, you should be doing the same thing.
Oh, I love that. And I'm going to take it a step further. That goes so much in line with what I believe, because I think sometimes people they think, and this is just my opinion, I think they think when they don't start something right away, that it's impossible.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I disagree with that because I know I got a late start in what I was doing, and I'm very pleased at the progress I'm making, but it probably would have never happened if I hadn't never started.
That's right.
And so like if you hadn't never started those classes, and not that your job isn't fulfilling, I'm just saying you probably would have never pursued your passion.
I wouldn't have. And just like I'm proud of my children, they're also proud of me.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
they tell me that a lot, and it's very encouraging. It's very encouraging.
Well, I tell you what, Kimberly, I like I said, I just met you for the first time today, and I'm very impressed because, like I said, it's we live in a unique society, and and a lot of people don't encourage people as much as I'd like to see them encourage others. It's like people's taking a lot of pride in you not being successful. And I try to do my best to inspire people. That's what I like doing. That's where I feel like my value is uplifting others. Because if I can lift you up, then maybe you lift somebody else up, and then we all rise. And I just think that that's something that is kind of overlooked in today's society. Now, you said you are traveling back. When are you going back?
I will actually be traveling back tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. And this back to Atlanta, is that right?
Back to Atlanta.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, you've done me a big favor by coming in. I mean, I did not know that you was in town or you would be in town. And I like to have people come in studio as much as I can. I know we have the ability to send links to people and have them do it remote, but I don't know. I get a better feel for people when they're sitting here with me because I don't have to worry about whether the internet's lagging on their end or my end. And I ask a question and they're answering it. And then I'm asking another question because I don't hear them, So I just want to, before I forget and before time runs out, I want to say thank you for taking some time out of your day to come and do this show because a lot of people wouldn't do that, especially on such short notice.
Well, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the invitation. Hey, we're family.
Yeah, we're family now. Yeah,
we're family.
Yeah, you can't get rid of me now. And if no, I'm gonna go down there and talk to Quinn. Hey, man, look up. What's happening with your mom, man? I had her on my show. Now she won't take my calls or nothing. But no, actually, I just want you to know that I do look at you as family. So, and your son is like my little brother. So we are connected, and if there's anything in the future that I can help you with, please feel free to contact me. And since you're in the acting business, I want you to know I'm going to be sending you some information. I want you to help me spread around, okay?
Okay, I will do that.
Well, again, thank you, Kimberly, for coming on to the show. We're going to wrap this show up, and I want everybody to understand something. Every day that you blessed to see, it truly is another day in paradise. And no matter what, even when people doubt you, you got to stay positive, do positive self-talk, and you got to get your happy on down. Yo, thank y'all for tuning in. 93.7 The Ticket is to get you happy on hour. Y'all take care, and please tune in next week.
The Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today, located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
It seems like just the other day, I was building my first house. I've seen many changes to our building market in Lincoln. It's been a fun road.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
We hear this a lot where I don't want to live in a cookie cutter home. Well, let's come up with some answers on what we're going to build, where we're going to build it, and what it's going to cost. One thing that we started doing early on was we started building neighborhoods. I'm a firm believer in character in your street and in your neighborhood. I like choice. I like variation. I like maybe something a little bit different in a neighborhood that you don't see in every neighborhood. I think it's great to have choices, its uniqueness, and I think that's what gives a neighborhood character. And I think that's what we've done over the years.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships. One with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
This is Jay Foreman. When I played football for Nebraska and in the NFL, I wore protective gear to safeguard my health. Today, I'm not only protecting my health, but everyone in our community by staying up to date with the bivalent COVID vaccine. Update your protection with the bivalent COVID vaccine while it's still free. Find out more at healthylincoln.org. That's healthylincoln.org.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. It doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Repeat after me. I will not touch the fuse box.
I will probably not touch the fuse box.
Sip, do you remember what happened last time?
Yeah, I remember.
What happened?
Half of the city block lost power.
And?
My chicken condo went haywire.
That's right. The chickens ran wild. So what do we do instead?
Call Joe at Ambition Electric and let him handle everything. Look, saved on speed dial.
Ambition Electric, 402-217-3415 or online at ambitionelectric.com.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. But now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction material. They sell in bulk to save you money, buying anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. They deliver anywhere, and if you mention you heard this ad on 93.7 The Ticket, they'll deliver in town for free through the month of April with some restrictions applying. Go to GELandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467